Hello and welcome back everyone. Now today I am here with another LeetCode problem and their solution for you guys. So today we have a medium problem called LeetCode 238, that is product of an array except for self. So first let's try to understand what the question is trying to say, then we can proceed on to the solution. So the question is product of array except self. So we can read it. Given an integer nums, return an array of answers such that answer at ith position is equal to the product of all elements except the number at I. The product of any prefix or suffix of num is guaranteed to be a 32 integer. You must write an algorithm without using the division operator. So let's try to understand why told that sentence. So without using the division operator means they are trying to make our question a little bit more difficult. So let's try to understand the question first. So the question is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to write it 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be given to us. So we should return another result that would contain what it should contain all the product except that number. That means at one we should get a value that is equal to the product of all these values. So let's try 2 into 3 into 4. 2 into 3 into 4 is equal to 24. Look, 2 into 3 is equal to 6. 6 into 4, 24. So let's try the second value. Second value means it should be the product of this and these two. This and these two. So what it will be? It will be 1 into 3 fours are 12. Let's go to the next one. So for 3, we should have the multiplication of this and this. 1 into 2 means 2, 2 into 4 means 8. And at the end, we have to get product of everything except that 4. That would be 1 into 2 into 3. 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Let's check if everything is correct. 24, 12, 8, 6. 24, 12, 8, 6. So this is the answer that we are supposed to get. So let's try to understand why they told that we mustn't use the division operator. So using the division operator is actually an easy method to solve the question that everyone might have thought of at once. Let's try to understand what I mean by that. So, if you take the product of everything, every number here, if you take the product of every number here, we will get 24. So, if I am allowed to use the division operator, for the 1, I can just divide 24 by 1 and I will get this value. And for the second one, I can divide 24 by 2. 24 by 2 will be this value. And for the third one, I can divide 24 by 3. I can get this value. And for last one, I can divide 24 by 4. Then I'll get this value. So this would be an easy problem if you could have done that. But the question suggests that we should not use this division operator. So let's try to find an alternative method. So if you guys have concentrated when I was creating the output result, you would have noticed something. So for the 1, we multiplied everything that is here and we got the value. So let's try to understand what we did for 2. For 2, we multiplied this and this. This into 3 into 4, that is, we'll get 12. And for the next value, what we did for 3, we multiplied this and this. So we are seeing a pattern here. So what is going on? We are multiplying all the values to the left and to the all the values to the right. So what we are doing is we are multiplying all the values that is left to the position that we are trying and all the values to the right. So we can call this pre-prod. Pre means it is coming before, and we can call it post-prod. That is just a naming that I'm using. You can call it whatever you want. And our result should be this pre-prod value into post-prod value. So this is what I'm trying to say. Let's try to understand what I'm going to do from the solution. I will try to code it down and I'll try to explain what is going on along the way. So what we have to do is first I'm just going to create a variable called L. L is equal to length of our nums. It is just to for our convenience to get length in a variable so that we can use it in our loops rather than writing this len nums again and again. And next we need a prefix product of everything in front. So that would be pre-prod and it would start at 1. We don't put 0 here because multiplying anything by 0 we will always get 0 and we won't be able to find the answer. And the next would be post prod post product which also be 1. And we also have to have a result array in the beginning. Result array, every value in that would be 1. So we'll have 1 times n, 1 times n. So in Python, if you write this, we will get an a, a list that is populated by the value 1 L times. So the first question, the length would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the first, so in this example, we will get this result as 1, 1, 1, 1, 4 ones. So when we write this, 1 times n is a number that many values 1 will be there in our product in our answer. So we have all the variables that we require. So first we can get all the pre-product values. So when I said that pre-prod and post-prod, we won't be able to get it together. So first we will get pre-prod values and then we'll get the post-prod values, and during each time we can keep on multiplying it with our result as well. So let's try. First I'm going to loop through all the elements for I in range n, range L. So it is our loop is going to loop through every elements. And first what I'm going to do is result at the position 1. Result at the position 1 would be equal to that result at position 1 times whatever that we got in the pre-prod. What is it? Result at the position 1 times whatever that is at the pre-prod. So for this in Python we have a simple syntax. Instead of writing result at I 2 times, we can just write result I times is equal to pre-prod. And we have to update our pre-prod. Pre-prod times is equal to what I have to multiply? The numbers. Nums at I. So this is what we have to do at the first loop. So in the first iteration, we will get all the pre-prods of our result. So here it will be all the pre-prods. In one there is no pre-prod. So in one we will be just having one. So I'll just going to erase this and we can say. So during the first iteration of the loop, we will have a result. In 1 there is no preprod, so we will get 1 itself. So in 2 we have 1 preprod, so it will be 1 into 1 and it will be 1 again. And so in 3 we'll have 1 into 2, 1 into 2 we'll have 3, 1 into 2 we'll have 2, sorry, I'm so sorry. 1 into 2, that will be 2. And for the fourth, we'll have multiplied this many things. 2 into 3, we'll have 6. So this is our result after we go through the list in pre-prod. So we have to go through the list once more, but this time we'll do it in reverse. So for looping through it in reverse, we'll have to start from the second last, L minus 1. L minus 1 means our indexes are starting from 0, but length would start from 1. So we have to subtract 1. Then it will go to the last term, but in reverse order. So that this is the syntax in Python to reverse through a loop. And this time again we will write result at I would be multiplied by, result at I was already multiplied by the pre-prod, but right now we would be multiplying it with the post-prod also. Post-prod. Then we will update our post-prod. Post-prod times equals nums at I. So when we do this, we are multiplying each number with the post product as well. So what happens here in our loop, during the second iteration, that 1 will get multiplied with, okay, we are starting from the last, so we are starting from here. So this 4 will get multiplied, this 4 will get multiplied with its postfix. 4 does not have any postfix, so this will be 6 into 1 itself. And this 3 will be multiplied with the postfix. Postfix means whatever comes after 3. Whatever comes after 3 is 4. 4 into 2, we will get 8. So we are iterating from the back side. So 4 is over, 3 is over. When we come to 2, it will be multiplied with its postfix. What is the postfix of 2? 3 into 4, 3 fours are 12. 12 into 1, 12 into 1 means we'll get 12 again here. So we'll get 12 here. And for that one we will multiply it with its postfix. Its postfix product is 2 into 3 into 4, that it will be 24. So we got the result right here. So let's check if our code is correct and it is accepted. We have to just return that result. Let's try to run it. Let's check to see if there is some kind of error. Let me just see through it. It will be range of, for I in, I forgot to put that syntax, for I in range instead of for I range. It is just syntax error. And there is no n. Okay, I forgot that the length was L. Instead of L, I wrote N here. So next thing. So it passed all the test cases. So let's try to submit it. And it was submitted properly. So this question was submitted, and I think the time complexity would be big of n because we are just looping through the question big of n. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll be back again with another LeetCode question. So till then, goodbye.